It's Sunday night in the NFL, and we're coming to you from under the lights as we welcome you to the NFL on EA Sports.
How about going against a team with a 3-game winning streak? That's the case here.
Well, when you have a 3-game winning streak in the NFL, it means a couple things. It means you're healthy, and it means you're playing very well. I think it's going to be tough to snap that 3-game winning streak here today.
This game has officially begun. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. Winston standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Has to extend for that one, and he's got it. Here's a look at the Saints offense. A lot of people thought coming into the year this would be one of the best rushing attacks in the league, but it's been very average to date.
Looks like they're in press coverage here.
Winston's lined up, 2 tight ends set. They'll run it here.
They tackle him down at the 37-yard line. The defense will take the penalty.
The Jets guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
And now, after the penalty, it's 2nd down and 15.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play.
They're going to get him here for a sack.
Quarterback was not alert that time. The corner comes on the blitz, gets to the quarterback, and takes him down.
Pulls it in, and he's on the sidelines and out of bounds.
It's just not done enough, I think, in the league anymore. Everybody's so careful. But look what can happen. You can have the perfect throw, the perfect catch, and a big play.
Coming to the line at the 43. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Out of the shotgun formation.
Has his target. And that's Houston in on the stop.
Good job by the quarterback that time. He doesn't panic. He reads that it's a zone, and you have to wait for the receivers to get in between the defenders. Nice throw and catch.
Quarters formation here for the defense. Here's the handoff. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
Jim, let's keep our eye on the defense. If they keep giving up runs like this, they're going to have to change what they're doing on the defensive side. Maybe bring another guy down in the box to stop those runs.
Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. He's taken down at the 23. Here they come to the line at the 23. Here
we go. 2nd and 3.
Feeds him again.
And he's brought down by David Hawthorne.
Good job by the defensive line, standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
Marshawn Lynch is in the backfield. Here's the quick toss. Breaks free.
Games in the NFL can hinge on 3rd and short. Who can pick them up and who can stop them? How about that play that time by the defense? They stopped the 3rd and short run, and now it's 4th down.
And the kick is good for 3. They put up 3 here in the first to take the lead.
It's always good to get those points on the board and get the lead and get the other team chasing you.
And it's the same as a touchback as he's tackled right at the 20.
First down at the 20. Anderson's brought down after picking up 6 on this play.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Anderson's going to secure the handoff.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
Halfway through this first quarter now.
That's Harrison making the stop.
Here's our look at the Jets offense. Last week, they were motoring up and down the field, throwing for over 350 yards.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt.
Like suspended animation.
We're here in prime time, just about set for a Sunday night matchup on EA Sports.
This one team coming in on a winning streak that is starting to approach record territory, setting team franchise records.
Well, when you look at them, you just go, wow, how are they ever going to lose? Just both sides of the ball. They're kickers. They're both awesome. There is no weakness. So it's almost impossible to think you're going to come in and dominate. What you need a break to get a chance to beat them.
First down at the 26. Looking long. Intercepted. He's brought down.
And that pick could be an early momentum swing.
Man, when you're a quarterback and you throw an interception early, sometimes that's hard to overcome. You got to talk to yourself and just try to stay aggressive.
setting up now at the 45.
The Saints defense lined up going with the 46 defense. The Jets will take the snap from the 45.
Almost intercepted.
Now we'll get a look at the Jets offense, starting with the offensive line. This is an offense that has one of the most dangerous passing attacks in the NFL this season.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down.
Look at that. Everybody at the line of scrimmage. The defense showing a blitz.
Trying to fight through right up the middle of the field.
And now here's the Saints defense. And this bunch, well, their whole career was about rushing the quarterback. And they got to the quarterback 8 times last week. The Jets lineup, split backfield. Wilson from the shotgun. Over to Thomas. Smith there to make the tackle.
What we're seeing so many times now in this league is the tight ends are getting so good that they have to condense the pass coverage to make sure they stop them, and it's opening up the wide receivers to have a better chance to catch the football.
It's often the difference maker in any game, and that is how you perform inside the red zone, and we're getting an early taste of that.
No doubt about it, Jim. You got to be creative when you get in the red zone. We'll see what the offense calls.
Stepping up to the line of scrimmage, the 5-yard line.
When linebackers move around like this, you know what it means? Nothing. Confusion's over.
Just had to avoid the sack. Incomplete.
This is the situation right now. If the offense doesn't get this football in there for a touchdown, I'll tell you what, that'll give them some second downs.
The Jets now on third down. Just a week ago, they converted at a high rate in third down situations. Third and goal from the 5.
Jets in for the score.
He's caught his 7th touchdown pass of the season.
The Jets now getting set for the extra point.
Inside of the uprights. The 18-yard line. The Saints just gave up some big turnover points. And let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
Here's a look at the Saints offense. A lot of people thought coming into the year this would be one of the best rushing attacks in the league, but it's been very average to date.
They're able to move the chains after that last run.
Screen finds his mark. The Saints now move the chains.
When you're a quarterback throwing against zone defenses, look for the open space. That's what he did that time. He found it, and the receiver ran in there and made the catch.
First down at the 43. Looking for some daylight up the middle. And now here's the Jets defense. They never got to the quarterback once last week.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's second down and 9.
Langford's handed the football. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
First down, offense readying for the snap. They bring in the extra tight end.
Winston's back in shotgun formation. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. First down following the long play. They'll go ground. Gains 5.
The Saints, they believe in their offense. They know once they get inside the red zone, they can run or throw. That time they run the football, and he picks up some good solid yards. Great job by the offensive line.
And they get the sack.
Well, if I was that quarterback, I'd be mad after getting sacked like that by the defensive end. Your offensive tackle's just got to do a better job.
The big sack pushes the offense into a very difficult 3rd down and 11. They're setting up screen. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Good job by the defense, staying in the right spots. They give up the short pass. They make the tackle, and now we have 4th down coming up.
Chip shot here. The kick is good.
With almost an entire quarter in the books, they at least have a field goal to brag about.
Jim, it's kind of like a round of golf. You know a lot about that. Sometimes you don't birdie or par the first couple holes, but it's a long contest. It's a long game, and I think they got their confidence going with that field goal.
The Jets offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. That was a solid touchdown drive.
Now just look at them, Jim. The way they run onto the field, you can see they're exuding confidence. And when you got a confident football team, man, let them go and let them play and see if they can make it happen again.
The Jets at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. The Jets will take the snap from the 25. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands. That's his first reception today. First down at the 40. This would be ruled incomplete. Didn't get the feet down.
Second down following that incompletion.
Takes it from the gun. Intercepted. Late in the first, and the offense now has golden opportunity to get right back into this game.
Jim, it was a bad start by the offense. Now they're going to come out and overcome that. They got the turnover. Let's see if they can take advantage of that.
The Saints from the 37. Handoff made. The Jets defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. The Saints snap it at the 36. Airing it out. Makes a foot race to the end zone. And in for the touchdown. They take the lead here late in the first quarter with the touchdown.
Yeah, nothing like it. Before that first quarter was up, they found a way to get in the end zone and get that score to take the lead. And, hey, that's a good feeling.
The Jets are ready to return the kick.
And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21.
The Jets offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points. They're trying to confuse the offense here. Look at everybody crowding the line of scrimmage.
Anderson's taking the handoff. He's tackled at the 28.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Third down coming up.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap.
Two hands on the football and has the catch.
That's reception number 2 for him.
They come to the line, and it's first down. First down here after the completion. Beckham's got it, and a first. Touchdown, New York Jets. Early in the second quarter, and they've staked themselves to the lead with that touchdown.
Yeah, listen, don't start looking at that scoreboard, though. It's too early in the game. You just got to keep playing. Don't worry about winning and losing, but it's nice to be on top.
The Jets getting set for the kickoff.
And they crash into him, ending the return at the 20-yard line.
The Saints on a quest for their third straight scoring drive here, Phil. They've been having their way with that defense on these last few possessions.
Well, let me say this, Jim, it's not that easy to score points in the NFL, not the way they're making it look, and they're confident, they look like they're fast, they're fresh, they're rested. It's been fun to watch.
And Davis is the one who brings him to the ground.
Nothing like a receiver who can just put his head down and go after the football. That's what he did that time. Nice throw by the quarterback. Watch the receiver at the last second, looks up and makes the catch.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion.
Play fake. Keeps it on the play fake. Touchdown, New Orleans. That is the 25th touchdown catch of his career.
The Saints line up for the extra point.
Extra point was good.
And the kicker's ready to go.
Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24.
The Jets offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last possession ended in a touchdown. Phil, let's see if they can do it again.
Very well done. Loved what I saw out there on the offense the last time. They mixed it up and they showed a lot of confidence. You can see the speed of the football team and try to duplicate what they just did.
The Jets will look to get set. Been a close game so far. The score's 17-14. Wilson's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Beckham taken down at the 40. That's reception number 2 for him.
First down here.
The Jets come out with a split backfield. Wilson from the shotgun. Has Thomas. That picks up 7. The Jets are behind right now, but still have moved the ball through the air. Wilson's doing what he can to keep them in the game.
Well, they are losing, but you cannot blame the offense. The offensive line doing a good job giving the quarterback time, and the offensive coordinator, he's sitting over there going, he doesn't know which play to call because everything is working in the passing game. Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Comes down with the defender tips it out.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
So after that last incompletion, it is 3rd and 3.
The Jets are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback.
This has got to be a blitz. Look how everybody's crowding the line of scrimmage.
They motion the receiver around to the other side.
Russell Wilson will take it from the gun.
Pass is intercepted. No one's going to get him now. The 10. Tackle's made.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Saints offense looks unstoppable. Touchdown drives the last 2 times they've had it. Here they go again, Phil.
Yeah, they've been very good, Jim. They're taking advantage of situations and scoring touchdowns, and we know that's what...
Ball is out. This one's going back the other way.
That is not a turnover. That is truly a takeaway by the defense. Their hustle to the football, the hard hitting, that's what got them the takeaway.
The Jets are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck, that's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better. That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position, nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass. The D-lines, they're seeing something on the offensive side. Everybody's shifting to their left.
He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
You're running back in this league, and you pick up first downs, and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
First down and 10. Throws the pass.
Hilton had it, but couldn't hold on as this goes incomplete.
Look out, the defense is showing a blitz here.
Wilson's going to take it from the gun.
Well, we still got a close game here, and you got to try to keep it that way. It's 3rd and long, and you're losing the football game. Don't take a chance on the offensive side. Wait for your next opportunity. The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
It's Douglas.
And he's brought down right at the 43.
That's his first reception today.
Let's see how they back up the big play here.
Wilson's got it in the gun.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
The Jets line up, split backfield. The Jets take it from the 43. Wilson's now going to leave the pocket and tuck it under. Ball is out, and the recovery is made by the defense.
It's plain and simple. If you want to stay in the game, you got to hold on to the football. That time, that fumble, that was careless. Keep those hands wrapped around it when the defenders are getting ready to hit you.
Midway, 2nd quarter.
Surveys. It's intercepted.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Jets will try to hold on to the football. This has been one big turnover after another, Phil. Just what the coaches talked about in our meetings with him this week about ball security. It's not happening here.
Well, it tells you the players did not listen to the coaches, that's for sure, because ball security is not what we're seeing out there. I know this. Next week in practice, there's going to be a lot of drills about hanging on to the football.
C.J. Anderson with the catch. Gains 16.
Well, I think we're seeing something we see with so many teams now in the NFL. Running backs who can do it all. This guy can run, block, and he can catch short passes and make long gains after it. Nice job.
Wilson's completion percentage, 50% on the day. Takes the hit, throws.
The football is at the 38.
Quarters formation here for the defense. From the shotgun. Almost intercepted.
In a situation like this, 3rd and long, if you're the defense, catch them by surprise and blitz.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. The Jets will set up. The 28 is the first down line. Wilson standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Hilton's got it on a pass that had some heat.
A field goal to tie the game.
The field goal attempt is good. It's good.
That field goal has the game back to even midway through the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, the score's tied, and look, I think both sides are probably disappointed that they're tied with the other team because they've had opportunities, they haven't taken advantage of them, and that's why we are sitting here midway in the 2nd quarter with the tie game.
The Saints offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake the last time they had the ball. The turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
He's in the clear. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. In stride, and he's home for the touchdown.
To me, still one of the most exciting plays in NFL football. A long-running play for a touchdown. And how about that when it had it all in its speed? Good moves, good blocks. Exciting touchdown.
And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in the first half. First down at the 22. Breaks out of that one. Hides in on the tackle.
Well, you can't knock them all down, and sometimes the running back has just got to break a tackle. Good job that time.
Second and 4 following the run. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Wilson from the shotgun. He's drilled as he throws. This is 3rd down.
The Jets at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. Wilson's back in shotgun formation. Julius Thomas gets his hands on it. That's a gain of 10.
Managing that clock, such a big deal in the NFL. That's why they're hurrying up. Don't use that timeout. Keep those timeouts because that is going to maybe give you a chance to win the game.
Hilton's got it on a pass, had some heat on it. The Jets are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here.
Coming up, 2nd down.
Anderson's in the backfield. Single back set. Beckham is going to pull in the bullet pass.
Here's the first snap after the big play.
Wilson's going to scramble.
Nice job that time by the runner. Gets out of bounds after the play. You got under 2 minutes, and you need to stop the clock, so he gets it done.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. The Jets come out with a split backfield. Here comes the wide receiver in motion.
Now he's going to change the play, and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Wilson sends it to Harvin. And that's a gain of 13. The Jets moving inside the 20 and the red zone. Last week, they just feasted on that part of the field.
Good job by the offense here. Hustle up, get that football snap, conserve time, and most of all, conserve that timeout. Those are big down the stretch.
Line of scrimmage, the 25-yard line.
The Jets are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. 1st and 20. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. The Jets call a timeout and are left now with only one. This will be the 8th play of this drive. Quarters formation here for the defense. Wilson's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Almost intercepted that time.
It's a nice play that time by the defense. The offense is inside your red zone. You've got to stop them from scoring. That was a good job of swatting the football away.
3rd down now. Wilson's going to take it from the gun. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
Good job by the defense that time, stopping them inches short of the goal line. Big play.
Mounting a serious drive. They're back at the line after that catch for a 1st down. Jets are in the end zone. Wilson's got his 3rd touchdown of the game.
That was a nice job by the quarterback. He read the defense. He realized there was a little weakness in one spot. He goes there and gets the touchdown on the quarterback sneak.
The Saints getting set to return the kickoff. Got the hand up into the sky, and that means fair catch.
The Saints offense heading back onto the field to start the drive after the result of their last possession was a touchdown. You think they've got another one in them, partner?
Oh, I absolutely do. I mean, just look at it. They got a good football team. The quarterback has great confidence and talent. When you put those things together, that makes you good. It makes you dangerous. And I wouldn't be surprised to see them march down there again.
The Saints call a timeout. Their 1st. It's now 2nd down. This will most likely be the final play before the half ends. Scans the field. Brings it into his body. Fires there to make the stop. That'll do it for the 2nd quarter here in the Crescent City. And we'll take a break for halftime before returning for the 3rd quarter.
The second half is underway. Which offense will create separation first? That's the question.
Taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30.
The Jets offense ready to continue its recent run here as they've scored the last 2 times they've had it, Phil.
Well, let's look at it from the defensive side. What do you think they're thinking? Oh, my gosh, what's coming next? Because everything the offense has tried so far has worked.
Playing press coverage to the outside. The Saints load up the box, going with the 46 defense.
Smith's there to make the tackle.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
After running it, it's second down.
Wilson with the give. First down at the 47. Anderson's going to take the handoff now. It's now second down and 7 after the 3-yard rush.
Two tight ends on the field here.
They want to keep feeding him the football.
That's Harrison making the stop.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
Coming to the line at the 37. Wilson comes out in the pistol.
The corners are going to meet the...
Barber's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
Defense is crowding the line of scrimmage. They're trying to confuse the quarterback. Now the offense is down here in the red zone or the green zone if you like to think of money. And it's a tie game.
Touchdown, New York Jets.
And they look really sharp here in the early part of the second half with that touchdown that gives them the lead.
Yeah, you go in at halftime, you get you a cold drink, you get a little rest, and you can change your frame of mind, and we saw that. What an impressive drive by the offense.
Still powering ahead. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line.
The Saints offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
Gets the handle here. And that's a gain of 10.
The Saints did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind in the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and, you know, you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
He rips it right out of the wide receiver's hands.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. On the money. That's his first reception today.
We'll go no huddle. Third and 4.
Pulls it in.
Jim, when you see these out routes thrown and caught, it's all about timing and rhythm. The quarterback, he has both. That throw is right on target. Nice throw and catch.
The Saints lineup, split backfield. First down at the 49. The ball is jarred loose. Ball spotted at the 49-yard line. The Jets defense now is going to go nickel.
Second down and 10. There's a flag right there. That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. After that penalty, it's now 2nd down and 20.
The Jets set at the line. Dime package.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
And Matt going to take it the distance. The 10, all the way home and all alone. Touchdown. Well, we knew the next score was going to be a critical one, and it turns out they're the ones to get it, making this a tie game midway through quarter number 3.
Oh, boy, that just takes all the pressure off of you. You know, when it gets in the second half and midway in the third quarter, you start watching that scoreboard. So to come up with that touchdown and tie this game up, that eliminates a lot of pressure.
And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line.
The Jets come out for the next possession, having reached the end zone on each of their 2 previous drives.
Yeah, it's been good stuff to watch, no doubt. You know, the offensive side, the offensive coordinator is right in tune with the quarterback. They're calling exactly the plays that need to be called because of the situations, and the quarterback has been hot throwing the football.
First down at the 25.
Searching for space to the right.
Anderson's brought down after picking up 6 on this play.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on first down.
Anderson's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. Wilson set in the pistol. Wilson's going to take off with it.
And it's batted down.
Now looking at 3rd down.
Defense crowding the line of scrimmage. Look out, this could be a blitz.
Out to Hilton.
He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Good job by the defense. They're well taught, well schooled by the defensive coordinator. They know in situations like this, if it's thrown short of the first down marker, they're good. They come up, make the tackle. Now we have 4th down.
The 25, he'll be brought down.
Well, only a couple yards that time by the punt returner. Good defense by the punt coverage team. They get down their speed. They hustle. They're all around him. They only give up a couple yards.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
They'll mark him at the 29.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
It's a 2 tight end formation.
The Saints have it at the 29. Catch made.
He's brought down right around the 43-yard line.
The Saints in a tie game have to like their chances the rest of the way with the way their quarterback is playing. Winston's really been locked in today.
Their passing game has absolutely kept them in this football game. That's why they're tied, and and at this point, they have to hope the quarterback is going to lead them to victory.
And they can't connect.
Well, my man at quarterback does have a strong arm. He showed it that time, didn't he? He threw that thing high and far and just overthrew the receiver.
The Saints come to the line with a bunch set.
2nd and 10.
Safarian Jenkins got the catch and the first.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down.
to the ground. Got a flag. The defense accepts the penalty.
The Jets defense is so fast and so powerful. That time on the run play, they just overpower the offensive line. They tackle the runner for a loss.
Set up now at the 36.
Winston set, empty backfield.
First down at the 36. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with two hands.
That's his third catch of the day.
Press coverage all the way.
When we were at practice on Friday, Jim, this team was working on red zone offense all the time. Well, here they are. It's a tie game. We'll see if all that practice pays off.
The fourth quarter is about to commence. The game is tied. We could be going to overtime. And, Phil, you might miss your flight. But it might be worth sticking around.
Yes, listen, if this thing goes into overtime, I'm all for it. You're right. I probably will miss my flight because I have to fly commercial. You're not worried about it because you're always on a private plane. It only takes off once you get there.
Lynch is in the backfield. He'll take the snap, the first here in the fourth quarter. Gets it out for the completion.
Coming to the line at the 15-yard line.
Winston's ready for the snap, empty backfield. He'll take the snap from the gun. Saints in for the score. That's his first touchdown catch of the season.
The point after try is in the books. The Jets are ready to return the kick. And he'll start his return.
And he's met head on right there at the 20.
The Jets offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3 and out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You put this back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest.
A little jumpy there by that defensive front. Quarters formation here for the defense. First down at the 25.
Got to be a little more creative on the offensive side. When you're down a score here late in the game in the fourth quarter, you got to mix it up. That run is not going to make it work.
And it's swatted away.
Well, the quarterback can't get him open. He threw to the right guy that time, but the coverage was so good by the defense, nowhere to get the completion.
Third down.
The Saints out now
From the gun. Looking across the middle.
Well, the offensive coordinator is going to second-guess himself this time. Third and short. The pass is incomplete. Now it's fourth down, and he's over there saying, I knew it. We should have run it.
short yardage situation and keep the offense on the field. Wilson from the shotgun. Out to Hilton. Hilton's brought down, but not until he gives his team a new set of downs. Picks up about 5.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
The line of scrimmage. Split backfield. The Jets have it at the 39.
He'll throw it over the middle.
And it's incomplete. Just can't hold on that time.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
On the way, third down.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions. Oh, look at that. Linebacker's moving around.
The Jets have it at the 39. Thomas has the catch. Tammy's got it on the handoff. And that picks up 3.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
And the timeout is called, so we're going to take a quick break and return in just a moment.
Second down and 6.
What a hit, and the ball falls incomplete.
Beckham's one of those guys. If he drops a pass or makes a mistake on the field, he doesn't make excuses. He knows no matter what the circumstances are, if you get your hands on the football as a receiver in the NFL, everybody expects you to make the catch.
Russell Wilson will take it from the gun. 2 hands on the football and has the catch.
The Jets just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
This long drive continues. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down.
Wilson from the shotgun. Connects with Thomas. The Jets still trail, but as we look at the passing numbers, it's hard to find much fault with them. Wilson's numbers, though, speak to a team that could be winning if other things like their defense were doing their part here, partner.
Well, yeah, that's right. The defense has got to hold their end up, but the offense, they've been very, very good. The quarterback has been accurate. He has been smart, and that always gives you a chance when your quarterback is playing that well.
First down coming up. This game is not over, but the quarterback knows that time is short, and his team must do something in a hurry.
And it's knocked down.
Marching down the field and taking their time. Time in this one's running out, and the defense knows it needs another stop.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals. Well, hey, careful, you can throw that out the window. Now it's time to be aggressive, take a chance, and put the defense on edge. Can you do that and give your team a chance to still win this game?
That last pass incomplete, and it brings up third down. The Jets have to get to the 17-yard line for a first down.
Quarters formation here for the defense.
Huge grab by Odell Beckham Jr.
The Jets, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
First down here after the completion.
Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
Gets tight down here in the red zone. So if you're a defender, read the quarterback, You make a quick break on the football, hey, you get in a position like this, you can knock it down.
What a drive this has been. Second down and 10. The give.
Anderson's tackled down after a gain of 2.
Jim, I think this is a blitz. Look how close everybody is to the line of scrimmage.
They're going to the hurry. And a flag comes out. Third down after the penalty. Looks like they're in press coverage here. This will probably be the last play before the 2-minute warning here in the final quarter. Bud Dupree with the sack.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the third down, and of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
Going for it on fourth down. This game is closing in on a finish, and the defense can make one play and basically end the game. Now we reach the 2-minute warning. The Saints ready to go on the march again, and that's exactly what they've been doing here lately. They've taken it all the way down the field on the last 2 possessions for touchdowns. Phil, can they make it 3 straight?
Let me say this to you, Jim. It's just not that easy. As we're watching this team and how they're playing on the offensive side, they make it look easy. But trust me, I was down there one time. It's a hard job.
And they're going to call a timeout here to stop the clock. An extra tight end on the field for this one.
Winston's got it in the gun.
And it's a completion to Hannah. And he's going to be tackled right around the 37.
That's awesome. Every time you pick up a first down, what does that do? It shortens the game. Also keeps your defense on the sideline, and they get rested up and ready for their turn. But you got a lead here. It's a small one in the second half. Keep getting those first downs.
Playing press coverage to the outside. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. They'll go ground. In the end, it picks up only a yard.
The Jets will call for the timeout. They need every second to be preserved at this point. The Saints take it from the 38.
Well, this is not a surprise, Jim. This is what you do. You run the football, you play the clock. This is called managing the game, and it's all up to the head coach getting this done.
Loss of a couple that time. Third down on the way. Takes the knee. So they keep the winning streak alive with a win here today.
Not a surprise, this winning streak. It's happened because the quarterback's playing well. They're playing terrific defense. Everything is working right. They are going to be tough to beat.
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.